Good morning and welcome to the shop. Today we're going to do a little dent repair on a friend of mine's tailgate for his truck. So I thought I'd share that with you, and I'll probably get started on some of the sheet metal work for the M, although it hasn't been media blasted yet because the guy that was supposed to do it had troubles with his air compressor. So that'll probably take place hopefully early in the first part of the new year. We're 5 days away from Christmas. I hope everyone is ready for it. I hope everyone is able to enjoy it with your family and close friends. But I'd like to say a very big thank you. The last video I put out, when it rains, I don't know what I did, but thank you very much. It just took off for a good reason. And I've gained a lot of subscribers with that video. I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel and all the continued supporters as always. Thank you very much. So let's get started. What I'm using is it's called a stud welder, and what it does is it takes these little brass pins and you put it in the end of the gun, and it will actually tack weld them to the metal. So what we're going to do, I've got a couple of pullers here. This is basically like a rivet gun that will go down like this, and it's good for pulling small dings, like a door ding or something like that. Now this one is adjustable, and this works with leverage. So you just put it over the pin and just get that started. You get to where I can pull, and let's see if it'll come up without making too much of a mess. I really don't like using a lot of Bondo. It's coming. That's really not too bad right there. I think I don't know if it fell on the top of his trailer or what. So, all right, take that off. And that looks pretty good. It's still a little low right here and here. So what I'm gonna do, and I've got this one to pull, and I've already, pulled this one out just a little bit, still has a little bit to go. But anyway, so what you do is, once you're done, cut that pin off. Got my little grinder with a 36 grit pad on it, and just grind that off. Now, in order to use that, it has to be bare metal, so. Okay. Clean the dust off. And like I said, it's pretty easy to use. Put the pin in. We'll start right here where it seems to be the worst, and that's it. It makes a ground right here around the cup, and then it, just like I said, it just welds it. We'll do the same technique last time. All right, that come up there, but we're going to have to probably come right here and pull that out, because when I release pressure, it's going back down. So let's weld another pin here and see if we can get it to pop up. I apologize for the air compressor noise. I know it's loud, but it's outside. That's why I put it outside. And just take your time. You don't want to put too much on it and then stretch it up, and that way you've defeated your purpose. A little low here, right there. So do the same. There you go. That pulled it up some more. A little low spot here and there. So that's basically how it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all this up, and then we'll come back once it is pulled up, or where it's level, it's got the original shape back. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, hopefully I'll get started on the grill, and I'll show you the repair I've already made on the hood for the Farmall M, and I've got pictures of before and after. So also stay tuned for that. Thank you. We're back. So I've got everything pulled as much without overstretching it. And what I mean by that is making it a high spot and then the original curve of the tailgate. So once that, or I think I'm close, I'll take a straight edge, like this is a stir stick for paint stir stick. It's got a nice straight edge, so you can take it and lay it over your work area and then just lightly come across or drag it across, and you can see your low spots and see your high spots and know where you need to work your metal. And I'm doing it all the way to the end, and it looks like I am going to be less than 1/16 of an inch. So that's really good. You want to keep your Bondo as thin as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and skim coat this, and while this Bondo is drying, I'll go ahead and prep the rest of the tailgate for primer and paint. So once I get this thing done, I'll come back and show you the finished product, and I'll also show you the Farmall M hood where the metal work was done with that. So stay tuned once again, and we'll see you at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, we're at the end of the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching and sticking with me so far. This is the hood off of my Farmall M, and the cutout for the exhaust, you know, they're always mangled or just horrible sometimes. This one was. I'll show you a picture of it later. But what I did was I took a hole saw and cut the exhaust port out for it, and took and laid it up here, got it shaped to the pretty much the same roll on the hood, pinned it, and then I marked it, cut it, and cut the pinned it, marked my patch, and then cut my patch to fit the square hole that I cut in the hood. And I went back and welded it. I still have a little bit of finish work to do as far as grinding welds underneath as well. And once I get to that point, we'll get back on it. And I will show some pictures of what it looked like before and how I patched it. But I'd like to send a big thank you out to Ohio Plow Day, Windy Hill Farms. Hopefully you've seen the video where I went to Kentucky and bought the Little Genius plow. Now, it was missing the spring trip for the front, but I bought it anyway because I want one for this tractor. And I put out there on my community page that I was looking for a spring trip. And I was watching Ohio Plow Day, and he found 2 Little Genius plows, which he now owns. And I commented in there, I said that there's the spring trip I need for my plow. And he responded, he says, I know where one's at. And he got it for me. So thank you very much, Aaron. I just don't know what to say. It means a lot. You don't know me from the man in the moon, but yet you did this for me. So it won't go unforgot, or how do you say it? I won't forget it. That's it. So anyway, if you hadn't checked out Ohio Plow Day, just click on over there to the channel, check him out. It's a lot of good information there. I mean, great videos. He's a letter series guy like me. So if you hadn't checked out Ohio Plow Day, check him out, give him a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. You won't be disappointed. And we'll see you back in the next Old Red Tractors video. Have a great afternoon.